Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Thank you. Federal prosecutors announced Friday they will not pursue criminal civil rights charges against a Kansas City police officer who fatally shot a teenager in 2018 during a wellness check. The Department of Justice decision come almost 2 years after an investigation was opened into the killing of John Albers, 17, whose death in the Kansas City suburb of Overland Park reignited the national cry over police use of excessive force. At this time, there is insufficient evidence to establish beyond a reasonable doubt the officer willingly committed a violation of the criminal civil rights statute, the Department of Justice said in a statement. Specifically, the evidence is not clear the high bar that the Supreme Court has set for meeting this standard, and the department has therefore closed its investigation into this matter. Despite the lack of federal charges, the Albers family said in a statement that they believe the FBI conducted a thorough and partial review. The transparency, empathy, and compassion the professionals at the DOJ and FBI exhibited help us feel supported. I mean, honored, John, the family said. Again, this was not the treatment we received from our local law enforcement and city leaders who chose to dishonor our son. On January 20th, 2018, police were called to his home after a friend expressed concern that he may be intoxicated and feeling suicidal, saying he had threatened to stab himself with a knife. At the time of the call, just before dusk, Albers was home alone while his family had gone out for dinner. Dashcam videos and a neighbor's security camera had showed Jennison and another officer arriving at the home. They stayed for a few minutes outside and did not knock on the door or identify themselves. Eventually, the garage door of the home swung open, and Jennison holstered his weapon and moved towards the door as a minivan, which Albers was driving, began to back up slowly and in a straight line. Jennison reacted, aiming his weapon and yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" Jennison, who was standing to the right of the van, fired twice towards Albers. In a lawsuit filed by the family against the city and Jennison, the Albers contended that one or both of the bullets struck the teenager, incapacitating him and rendering him unable to control the minivan. The car stopped, but then speeded up in reverse, making a U-turn in the driveway and backing up. Jennison fired 11 more shots, and the minivan pulled forward past another police car and just approached and coasted into neutral into the driveway of a home across the street, according to the report and dashcam video. An autopsy report later showed that 6 bullets had struck Albers. For the sake of time, I won't get all the way into the article, but I'll let you guys finish reading it. The link will be on the bottom. But it goes into how this family was rewarded $2.3 million for this incident by the police department. But what's interesting is I kind of want to get into some of these comments and see exactly what people had to say. And you got Michael P here, who says when you read about police who open fire when they are not actually in imminent danger, are they so afraid that they are overcome by that fear instead of thinking, is there a real threat, or can I just step aside? In their desire to use their weapon to take someone out, they just don't care about the law and a disrespect for citizen lives. Now that's interesting. I didn't hear the same talk when Mike Brown was gunned down by the police. When Tamir Rice was gunned down by the police. We didn't hear them talk like this. We heard comply, comply, comply. Here go Mark. I have a question. When an officer is called because someone is suicidal, so they shoot him, that part, they don't care. It's fear. They are so cowardly That's how they're trained. Uh, See, y'all sound different when one of your own are gunned down by the police and it's justified. Okay, I see something about the Capitol. A Capitol police man shot Ashley Babbitt dead when there was no imminent danger. Nancy Pelosi made sure he got a medal. Unfortunately, race and wokeness, okay, come into these decisions. All right, man, you a flaming racist? All right, man, I'm almost sure of that. Cause you use wokeness for some term which basically mean black. So unfortunately, black people and the way black people feel come into these decisions. That's really trying to say. I just translated that. Um, if the person is not a threat, do not call the police. And they go on and on and on. But at the end of the day, all these people are they're definitely not back in the blue. It is just amazing how they switch sides the way they do. One day they back in the blue when someone FBA or black is gunned down by the police. They back to blue just to justify the murder of innocent children. But when it happens to one of them, then you don't see no back to blue rhetoric in sight. So I just thought this was an interesting story, and I just brought it to you guys' attention. Go check that out. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I want to thank you all for listening to my rant. Stay black, stay on code, and stay protected. Until the next video.